Hi everyone, welcome back to Listen Up with Sim and Isha, where we dive into real conversations about life, personal growth, and everything in between. Today, we have an exciting episode lined up for you, so turn up the volume and listen up. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Listen Up with Sim and Isha. So, we are deep into the month of February. It's the Valentine week now.
Yay!
And today we're talking about a very important topic about love. So this month is going to be all about love. But हमने सोचा let's talk about something that is not discussed as much, which is self-worth in relationships.
Yeah.
कभी have you wondered that you settle for less in relationships या फिर you accept whatever kind of love is thrown your way? If you've ever been that person who's wondered that, I think this episode is for you and we're talking all about it, breaking it down for you today.
Yeah. And if you're like one of us who's made multiple mistakes, I have made hundreds of mistakes when it comes.
Yes.
It's okay, like the excuses we give ourselves. Like, I think today's episode, is gonna be all about like self-awareness first. Like, you need to know what you're looking for because what you're not changing, you're choosing. And what you're not recognizing, that's exactly what will keep coming back in your life again and again. So, right, like the reason I think we selected this name is because I love that song by Miley. And I think it was like the self-love anthem like last year. Like I remember like listening to it on repeat. And I think like whether you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, whatever it is, you should never forget the fact that you can give yourself everything any which ways. So the person who's coming in is only coming to make your life better or at least the same that it is. So yeah.
This is the idea. हम लोग सोचते हैं कि one person will come and make my life better. वो नहीं होने वाला. Once you believe that your life is good and complete as an individual, only then and only then will you start finding your partner. And I've heard this on Reels. Yeah. I've heard this from friends. I've heard this from people in love. Yeah. Isha, you have to feel whole yourself. Mm-hmm. Only then you will find the partner, you'll attract the partner you're actually wishing for. Varna, you'll keep repeating the patterns. And my friends have been telling me that we've dated the same person, but different people, multiple times in life. Yeah. और ये सबके साथ होता है कि वो pattern recognize ही नहीं कर पाते कि 3 months, 6 months out down the relationship, they'll feel, I'm again dating the same guy I broke up with 6 months ago. How is this possible? How is the same mistake happening again and again?
Yeah, I agree with what you said right now. I feel like we have this list in our head, or at least an idea of what we want, what our values are. But when we actually meet someone on an app or we go out on a date or whatever it is, that person probably might have 20% of it, or maybe not even that much. And a lot of times we kind of conform what we want with what we get. And we start accepting what we get, saying कि ठीक है ना, अगर ये नहीं है तो चलेगा, ठीक है ना, if this is not there, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that if you have a list and you're gonna have all 10 points checked off, like life is not perfect, okay? So tall, dark, handsome, rich, you're not gonna get 5'6", 5'9", finance, all of that, I just feel that whatever it is, like everyone's way of wanting something in a man or a woman is different. So I completely get it, whatever you want, but understand that you're never gonna have all 10 to 10 points. But if you're telling yourself you're over compromising and you're not even sticking to 2 of the points out of the 10 of the points, that means also you are not respecting yourself, because kitni baar we compromise and forget what we wanted and we end up dating someone completely different to what we actually want, and then we ask ourselves, why are we stuck in this situationship?
Yeah, we girls, I think, have this tendency more than boys actually to overcompensate in a relationship. If the guy is not planning, we'll be the one to plan, to fix, to accommodate. Like girls have these expectations, especially in the Valentine's week. And this
I
is
have
a trick some
mine.
girls use.
Yeah.
This is a trick some girls use. A guy is not giving you a rose on the rose day, they'll start sending the gifts back to the boys so that just they feel guilty. And they send. Yeah, I've heard girls do this. So this is like overcompensating. Yeah, girls do this, and I don't know why, because but मुझे समझ में आ गया है what I have realized कि हम लोग अपनी expectations को communicate किए बिना overcompensate करते ही जाते हैं और फिर सामने वाला समझ ही नहीं पाता कि हो क्या रहा है. And then now we've used terms like love bombing is there. Somebody's just love bombing me for no reason. And girls flip like this also. ठीक है, अगर कोई over भी कर रहा है लड़का तुम्हारे लिए, he's love bombing me. If he's not doing anything, then he's not interested in
Yeah.
you. तो वो भी एक हमारे में. And the problem is कि तुमने realize ही नहीं किया कि what you bring to the relationship, what is your worth. तुम्हारी वैल्यू क्या है, तुमने ये रियलाइज ही नहीं किया, इसलिए तुम दोनों साइड पे एक्सट्रीम्स में स्विच करी जा रहे हो बार बार.
Because
तो ये हो जाता है. दिस इज
तुम्हें पता नहीं तुम्हें क्या चाहिए.
common.
तुम्हें you don't know
नहीं पता.
A, who you are, B, what you want. If you don't have the answer to these questions, obviously this was me all throughout my early 20s. I used to date somebody and my canvas would change, my personality, who I am would change with the person I'm dating. And I used to just be like जो भी उन्हें पसंद है, जहाँ उन्हें रेस्टोरेंट जाना है, जहाँ if they like to watch movies, then I would watch movies. If they want to go to the strip, then we'll go for the strip. It was all what do they want, you know? And this, I have that subservient personality inside me where I'm like, I'm happy to serve my partner. But if you are only giving and giving and giving, and then you don't get it back, you start getting resentful. Ki, Arey, I'm giving so much and you don't love me.
So much, yes.
Look what I'm doing for you and you don't love me. But when did he ask you to do all this for you? He never did. You told yourself, because of your conditioning or the way you saw relationships, ki, or you saw your mom and dad, maybe, or, you know, uncle, aunties or whatever, and you told yourself ki,
yes.
if I serve my partner, then they will love me. If I don't please them, then they will not love me, you know? And that's where I have this pattern, which I had to really fight in my early 20s to sometimes not be liked by your partner. And that's okay. They don't like a dress you're wearing. So, doesn't mean the dress is bad. It just means they don't like it. You still wear it if you want to wear it.
You brought a very good point. Ki we form this conditioning of love, the kind of love we accept in our lives from what we've seen when we grow up. And subconsciously, हर इंसान के साथ हो जाता है. Your parents, the closest uncle, aunties in your home, the closest couples in your vicinity that you've seen as. And what happens is you don't get the time to sit with yourself and realize what is your form of love. You don't sit with that. And then you just keep following that pattern.
Exactly.
So I think the first thing is to recognize what your pattern has become because of that understanding of love that you've seen and also the romance movies and everything around you. ये सबको मिक्स करके जो खिचड़ी बन जाती है आपके दिमाग में, what pattern that has
First of all, I would
life.
like to pick a bone with Karan Johar and any of these movie makers because the definition of love we've seen since we were kids, the definition of love we've read in books also, whether it be whatever other romantic authors, Mills and Boons and whatever you read, it is just not real love because love in real life is way more difficult and different and it's not perfect. You know, we only see Cinderella win the prince and go home. We don't see after marriage what are the fights happening in the house. We don't see any of that. We are taught ki,
how is the daily life?
Finding the partner is the happy ending. No, that is the beginning of the crazy mess that life is about to bring to you. You know, that is just the beginning. So please don't base your idea of love on that because love is true love.
Of course.
Will challenge you. It will also push you. It will trigger you. It will remove bad sides out of you sometimes, you know. And that's okay. That's the part. You need somebody who you can walk that mile with, you know, and who sees that crazy, accepts that crazy, and you have to, you know, basically deal with it together. Whatever happens, you wake up every morning and go like, you know what, we're going to deal with this together. Whatever it is, you know.
You know, to me, I've had this understanding now that true love, a healthy relationship is boring. It's a little unconventional thought, but it is boring, but it is secure. It's not like a test because sometimes you fall in love with someone or you meet someone and there's sparks and attraction and everything is there, but it doesn't feel secure. And then in early years, I was of this understanding that, you know, I should feel the butterflies.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm feeling the butterflies, that's like in my head. No, you run away in the opposite direction, Isha, because you're not supposed to feel the butterflies. You know, and one more thing. Because you are in this dating life, you are in the arranged marriage mart, let's say, in a Bridgerton way.
Yeah.
Whatever you are doing right now in the late 20s, if you're listening to this, तो लोग तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं एडवाइस करने लग पड़ेंगे कि अपनी स्टैंडर्ड्स लो कर लो. इतनी expectations मत रखो because that's unrealistic. But I have a very different understanding of that and somebody taught me this and it was very beautiful. They did not tell me to lower my standards. They said reframe your standards as non-negotiables.
Perfect.
Top 3 or 4 things, not more than that, 3, 4, maybe 5 things that are your non-negotiables. और ये fundamental level पे, personality level पे देखने वाली चीजें हैं. Physical attributes can be one part of it, but I'm not someone who would prefer कि आप physical को बहुत ऊपर रखो. But still, बाकी की personality traits की आप life को कैसे देख रहे हो, and what is your future like, how much you are, focused towards your fitness right now, what is your idea of like financially, what is your vision about future that way. ऐसी चीजें, टॉक अबाउट दोज नॉन नेगोशियबल्स और अपने स्टैंडर्ड्स को नॉन नेगोशियबल्स में बना लो. एंड व्हेन यू गो देयर, उन पे आपको सेटल करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज अगर आप उस पे सेटल करोगे देन द रिलेशनशिप वुड एनी विच वेज नॉट वर्क. उन पे आपको सेटल करने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट वंस यू हैव दीज 4-5 थिंग्स इन योर हेड, बाकी सारी चीजें अपने आप विद टाइम it'll start fading in your head कि यार उसकी इतनी actually importance है नहीं. एक initially एक age में होता है that I like a guy who's lean, ठीक है, athletic body, like my vision is only this. But because you are not talking to anybody who is a little muscular, you might miss out on a good guy with a good heart.
Yeah.
So वो वाला आइडिया आपको छोड़ना पड़ेगा. तो मुझे ये लगता है कि उनको नॉन निगोशियबल्स में स्टैंडर्ड्स को रिफ्रेम कर यू कैन देन लेट द अदर थिंग्स गो, सुपरफिशियल थिंग्स गो फ्रॉम योर माइंड. अपने आप चली जाती हैं जब आप ऐसे.
Very, very true. I think there's a balance you need to strike for yourself, where is the limit? Where is the point where, okay, I'm not going to change on this, but I'm going to change on that. Fine. And that only you can decide for yourself. Like, one of my value systems is that I will never, ever, ever beg anyone or convince anyone to stay or to see my worth or to, choose me or pick me. I will never do it again. Because I know in the past, I've done it in relationships where somebody's told me, and that's a value for me. It's now something I will just never do. And if, as a lover girl, it's automatic for me to get into lover mode and be like, please stay, please be with me, please don't leave. My biggest fear is abandonment. Most of our biggest fears, because that's why we're hyper independent.
Pick me, choose me.
Exactly. So I realize that is a non-negotiable now. I will trust that if it is the right person, they will also not want me to do that.
Okay. So well put, Simran. Actually, building your self-worth outside of a relationship. I love that. Yes. Without being in a relationship, you need to build your self-worth first in your eyes. Are you looking for validation in love? Or do you feel whole already? Do you feel okay with what? Okay, there are certain things you want in a relationship. Good or bad, you are not the judge. Don't be the judge of it is also one more thing that we have to do. Don't be the judge of it. जैसे आपने बोला कि even if this is abandonment issues, like that was a big thing in your head. You were judging yourself for it also sometimes. Yeah. Like, इसीलिए it was happening. Now you've just accepted that about yourself. And that has easily attracted the people who do not even give you a scenario कि you have to think about it. वो problems arise होनी खत्म हो जाती हैं, वो energy ही नहीं होती. So I love that. Like, you've built actually your self-worth outside of a relationship first. You've made sure in your head that I am okay with my personality completely. Good, bad, I'm not going to be the judge of it.
100%.
I love that. I actually love that.
Nobody comes to complete you. You're completely complete like this. You're perfect. You need to have your own life, your own wants, your desires, goals. The other person is coming and you all are building a life together. And now those will evolve and change. But that core of you should not.
It's very easy to fall into this pattern. Because we as girls are like, it's a tendency. We are afraid to ask what we need. But given the space, we actually take it on ourselves. It's also a thing with us. But we need that space first. Before, क्योंकि यार वो होता ना, the fear of being too much. मतलब मुझे है कि I don't want to be I don't sound in the initial part of a relationship. I don't want to sound too much. कि yeah, she's very needy in that way. But if my partner is of that understanding, I think I'll also like it. One more thing, Simran, that I've realized कि I am not that person anymore जो किसी के लिए अब excuse बनाए for someone's bad behavior. I'm that woman now, I'm that girl now that will call out that person, and if I'm not calling out, I'll at least draw up a boundary. Yeah. I'm not willing to accept this anymore. So that is something that has come with realizing my self-worth. क्योंकि पहले होता था
Very true.
जो हो रहा है वो होने दो, and I'll take everything. But now it's not the same anymore.
I love it because I feel like on that note, the same thing for me, which I've also come to the realization, Self-worth doesn't scream, it doesn't shout, it doesn't yell,
Yes.
it doesn't try louder than it has to be like, hey, I'm here, respect me. No, that's if you have to do that, then you're not in your actual self-worth. Self-worth whispers. It walks away when it's not getting what it wants, or if things are not aligning, when your boundaries are not being respected. You don't sit there and make a tantrum out of it. I do it a lot, where I used to be like, why are you not, doing things my way? Because I'm a leader, I like to have things my way. And then I realized if I actually respect myself, I'm not going to sit there and convince or shout or yell. I have to take a step back. And distance is the best thing anyone can do to get the respect they want. People who will want to be in your life, they will learn to respect you. But distance is actually, space is a good thing.
It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing, actually. It's a good thing for two people to grow individually. And, Vicky Kaushal said this, and I'm quoting him clearly. He said it's not two people starting from one point in a marriage and going, together. That's not what life is. It's two people starting individually and then reaching a common point and then going from
there. Very true.
So I love that definition. I love that definition for him, because, and that is only possible if you come from a place of abundance instead of lack, because self-worth does that to you. It will shift you from a place of lack to a place of abundance. You will start feeling like a whole individual yourself. Even if you are someone who's lonely, it's okay, but you'll not be in this mindset ki, yaar, I'm attracting or I'm looking at someone in this space ki, I wish I had this person. You'll rather be in this place, okay, I don't have my person right now, but whenever that person comes along, at least I'll be ready for it.
Absolutely.
I'll be ready for that relate. So that is what self-worth helps you, that mindset shift that it brings in your life. It's a big thing to, recognize how important self-worth is in a relationship. Self-love से थोड़ा different हो गया हटके, but हाँ, बहुत ज़रूरी है इसको समझना.
For sure, and I know for a fact that like every time I get in a relationship, it's a battle now between me and the relationship, where I have to be like, stop forgetting who you are and remember that the right person will applaud you for being more of you. Stop trying to be small, stop being scared of rejection or being disliked by the other person.
Yes.
Stop being a yes man, yes woman.
Don't be scared of rejection, yeah, of course. Exactly. I mean, the sooner you accept that this person is not meant for you, you will not even feel rejected anymore.
And at the same time,
just not
like if they are the right people, that's fine. Sometimes they're not gonna like you, sometimes things are gonna go off. Let it be.
I know.
Don't be the fixer, don't be the person who will step down, say sorry just because you want to make things okay. No,
Hey, easier said than done always. I get it.
Yeah.
And everybody listening will be like, Bola San. I get it. We've also been there.
We've all done it.
We've had our moments.
Absolutely. And that being said, to end this episode, there's no one right way to love. Nor I, nor you. We are still figuring it out. We will continue to figure it out. Nobody knows one way to it. There's only your way to love. I think the more you know yourself, the better you will attract, is what I feel. Yeah.
The better you will attract. Yes, definitely. And I think if you find this episode helpful, again, this is the month of love and relationships. Send it to someone who you think it might help. Send this episode. Share it with your friends as well.
On that note, we will see you in the next episode of Listen Up. And yeah, I hope you have a great week ahead. So keep listening.
I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's, everybody.
Happy Valentine's.
Listen up.
That's a wrap for today's episode of Listen Up with Sim and Isha. Hope you enjoyed the conversation and make sure to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay tuned and listen up.